Motorcyclo News is brought to you by
The views and opinions of the host and the guest does not reflect the show or the network. For your comments and suggestions, you may just email it to motorcyclonewsmagazine@gmail.com.
Mga siklistas, ako si Mel Aquino.
Ako si John Mendoza.
At ito ang
Motorcyclo News Talk
Show. Yee! Pops, kamusta ang weekend mo ngayon?
Ayos naman, medyo nakakapagod lang.
Nakapagod ba? Medyo
Oo.
madalas lang ulan ngayon, ano?
Oo medyo haras ako ngayong weekend kasi kung ano nung pinuntahan namin, ang dami eh.
Dami. Ako naman, namumroblema ako. Every time nagagamit ako ng motor, kailangan linisin mo lagi kasi
Ayun na.
dahil yung putik, yung mga, pag nagra-ride ka ng madulas, medyo ingat lang mga siklistas kasi madulas yung karsada, lalo na yung mga bagong patak pa lang yung ulan, diyan nagsisimula ang aksidente.
Yun na, pag biglaan ng breno sa harap.
Oo.
Patay.
Kasi may mga rider na pag halimbawa naramdaman nila umaambon na, doon pa sila nagmamadali dahil parang ayaw mabasa.
Ayaw mabasa.
Oo. Pero tandaan nyo mga siklistas, Safety Riding 101, ang kalsada ay mas madulas pag bago pa lang siya nababasa dahil naghahalo na yung buhangin, yung dumi, at yung tubig, which cause a slippery substance pag kayo ay nag-ride at naghabol kayo pagka umuulan.
Hindi tulad pag matagal na yung ulan,
Ay,
na-wash
oo.
out na yung mga dumi sa kalye.
Tama yan. Kaya nga mas maganda yung basang-basa na yung kalsada kaysa naman yung konti lang yung basa ng kalsada. Well, Pops, pag-usapan natin ng news and events. Nagpunta kami ng Spider Wheeltech Petron Motor Rally 5 briefing. Ginanap po yan sa may Makati, Buendia. Yan. Sa inyo naman, Pops, saan ka naman nagpunta?
Doon naman kami sa Nuvali. Malapit-lapit sa amin yan, Paps, sa may Santa Rosa, Laguna.
Ano ba nangyari doon, Papi?
Ang launch ng Scrambler 62. Yun yung 400cc na Scrambler Ducati.
Alright. At syempre, after po ng launching ng Ducati Scrambler, pag-uusapan naman natin mamaya, later on the show, kung anong nangyayari sa off-road clinic na ginagawa po natin. So, yung mga riders dyan na akala nila road lang at saka circuit riding, meron tayong off-road clinic
Papi,
by yours
sama
truly.
ako dyan.
Ayan,
Wala
oo
ako lang
naman,
dyan.
syempre.
Yeah. Okay, dako naman po tayo dun sa ating featured four wheels of the week, ang bike MZ40.
Yan. So, muli mga siklistas, sit back
Relax.
and enjoy the show. Yee!
Para sa ating news and events, dun po tayo naman sa Spider Wheeltech Petron Motor Rally 5 briefing. Papi, dito diniscuss yung mga do's and don'ts para sa mga riders, ang kanilang mga safety guidelines para sa event na ito. At saka, syempre, yung mga checkpoint, mga kung saan sila hihinto, magpapagasolina, mga ganun-ganun tipo, pare. Yun na. Kaya, mga siklowistas, panoorin nyo to.
Okay mga siklistas, nandito tayo ngayon sa Wheeltech, Buendia, Makati, kung saan nagaganap ang orientation ng annual Spider Wheeltech Petron Motor Rally 5. Tara mga siklistas, tingnan natin kung ano nangyayari sa loob.
I pray, Lord, that you may be glorified in everything that we do, in how we ride, how we behave on the road, how we follow the laws, and how we conduct ourselves properly sa endurance challenge. We pray, Lord, that this will glorify you in every way. In Christ Jesus' name, Amen.
The challenge is not for the weak So yung mga mahihina ang loob, pwede na po tayo makaalis. Pero kung well-wishers po kayo, okay, wish well nyo na po yung mga kasali nating friends.
Kakaiba itong event na to, no? Again, isang history na naman to in the making. Kaya gusto ko sana mag-join, kaya nandito ako. So, let's see kung anong mangyayari kung kaya nating tapusin to. Kasi mas tough to dun sa ibang event.
Okay, this year's Motor Rally is organized by JAD Media. We are the men and women behind Motorcycle News Talk Show and Motorcycle News Magazine. So please bear with us. This is our very first event of this magnitude. Thank you, Sir Francis, for this Motor Rally.
Ano ba yung mga preparations na ginawa mo?
Nag-major tune-up na ako, nagpalit na ako ng pyesa ng mga motor ko. So ngayon, tonight, magre-recon ako.
Alright, yan. Abangan nyo si Cluista, ha? Magre-recon na daw siya yun. And syempre, aabangan rin natin siya sa ating Grand Day sa May 28. Sir Alexander, ano po ba ang nararamdaman nyo at kasali kayo ngayon dito sa prestigyong race ng Motor Rally 5?
Actually, first time ko sumali ngayon sa Motor Rally. At nakasali na ako sa ibang mga endurance rides sa 1,200, ngayon 1,600 kilometers. In 24 hours ang target ko sana matapos.
Sir Jeric, ano po bang aasahan namin ngayong Motor Rally 5?
Yung Motor Rally 5 is more on straights based dun sa ruta ng Motor Rally 5 unlike yung Motor Rally last year. So medyo madali siya compared last year.
So sir, ang tanong ko naman, ready na ba kayo?
So far sir, ready na po.
O yan, abangan nyo si Sir Jeric Miranda ngayong Motor Rally 5. Back to you guys.
So one concern is the noise na po pwedeng mabulabog yung aso na po pwede yung daanan, na pwede kayong tawiran. So kung halimbawa may kasabay ka na naka-open muffler, hindi natin masasabi. Kaya tinetake note lang, hindi naman madi-disqualify. Yun na po based on personal experience during the ride.
So ayan, Papi, yan ang mga kaganapan nung Petron Motor Rally 5 briefing.
Ayan. So, Pops, sumali tayo dyan dati nung Motor Rally 4. That was last year.
Ako, 2 years ago yata ako
2 years
sumali.
ago.
2 years or 3 years ago.
Ayan.
Unang sali ko dyan, hindi natapos.
Well, sinuwerte lang tayo, naka 28 hours ako on Royal Enfield GT Continental 535cc.
Yeah, oh, ganda
Ayan.
na. Yung cafe racer.
Oh, Cafe Racer.
Oo.
At talagang congratulations din sa mga organizers and of course yung Code R na nagbigay ng mga safety riding guidelines
Yes.
para sa mga participants natin upang maging safe sila sa biyahe nila for the Motor Rally 5 ng Spider Wheeltech Petron.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So, mga skwistas, pag-usapan naman natin ang nangyari sa Ducati Scrambler launch na ginanap dito po sa Santa Rosa, Laguna, kung saan dito ba sa may New Valley. Maraming naganap. Panoorin nyo ito. Okay, so mga siklistas, nandito tayo ngayon sa Nuvali, Santa Rosa, Laguna, kung saan nagaganap ang launching ng Scrambler Ducati. Tara mga siklistas, pasok tayo sa loob. Okay, so mga siklistas, kasama naman natin ngayon si Ma'am Joy Alberto, Vice President of Ducati Philippines for Logistics. Magandang hapon po, Ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mel, and good afternoon, everybody. And it's nice to be here again.
Yes, Ma'am, let's talk about the new Ducati Scrambler 62. Ano po itong bike na to, Ma'am?
Scrambler 62 is the newest member of the Scrambler line from Ducati, and it recently arrived in the Philippines. Just this month it arrived, so we're happy to introduce it. Basically, the Scrambler 62 is a 400cc motorcycle, and it's what you call it's your way to enter into the Ducati community. So if you want a very reasonably priced Ducati, very competitively priced, then the Scrambler 62 is the best buy. But the price is not only the important factor in getting a Scrambler 62. It's really designed for beginners. No? It's very agile, it's very light. So if you are a beginner or women, or you're young, you want to be cool and hip, then the Scrambler is the bike for you.
So muli po, Miss Joy, thank you very much for your time.
Mel, yes.
Okay, so Ciclistas, kasama naman natin ngayon ang the main man for Stoke Incorporated and STKD Customs. Walang iba kundi si Mr. JV Borromeo. Magandang hapon po, sir.
Good afternoon to everybody. Thanks for supporting and coming out to Nuvali here, Soledad 2 on this beautiful May 21st afternoon.
Sir, regarding the Ducati Scrambler, no? So we see that we have a stock Scrambler 62. So right now we are looking at we from stock to Stoke. So these are the things that you're doing for Ducati Scrambler. So tell us about the bike, sir.
So basically, we're specializing in custom bikes, focusing on the Ducati Scrambler now because of its popularity and its flexibility and its influence on the surf lifestyle. So here with us is the first customized in the Philippines 400cc 62. So it's running our custom pipe system, custom seat, tank finish, bars, tire setup. So very minimal lang ang ginawa dito. So mukha na siyang 800 ngayon. Diba? It doesn't look too small for those who are a little bit concerned. But we've tested the Scrambler 400. It's a great bike for what your specific purpose is. If you're not doing too long rides, tama-tama yung 400.
Thank you very much, Sir JV. Ayan, balik sa inyo mga Ciclistas. So yan mga Ciclistas, Ducati Scrambler 62. Ito yung bagong motor ng Ducati Scrambler, yung 400cc
na version ng Scrambler.
Well, nagamit mo yung unang
Yung
Scrambler
800.
Ducati, di ba?
Yeah,
Yung 800.
yung 900 halos.
Halos, ano? So, kamusta naman yung handling nung 800 Megat?
For a vintage style, although hindi naman siya talagang vintage bike, vintage style bike, it handles well. Parang modern bike siya. Although yung mga itsura niya talaga mukhang old school. Kuha niya yung feel nung retro bike.
Yes, exactly, Papi. Kaya tinawag siyang Ducati Scrambler 62 in the year 1962 or mga year 1960s. Kaya pala nagkaroon ng Scrambler because yung mga surfer, kaysa maglakad sila from the beach papunta para mag-surf. Kaya hindi naman kaya ng four wheels na ordinary cars na makapasok sa beach. So, they have this fusion of motorcycle at nilalagyan nila ng surf rack. Then dinadala nila ngayon sa beach side kung saan yung gulong, kaya pala that explains the tires. And of course, kung google nyo po yung Ducati Scrambler 62, ito ay halos pareho nung lumabas silang 400cc ngayon.
Yung original one was parang 1959 yata. Ang original na Ducati Scrambler parang 250cc.
250 na kulay dilaw.
Yes.
It's an orange sunshine. Ayan. So, Babs, ano yung susunod natin? Speaking of off-road.
Oh, yes. Ito na po yung MX Misia Fairgrounds Off-Road Clinic na ikaw mismo ang nagtuturo.
Ayan, syempre.
Si Coach.
Ayan. Pag-usapan na natin mga Ciclistas. So, ano po ba yung off-road clinic? Okay, alam mo ba, Papi, na nung araw kasi, nung mga 1980s, walang masyadong mga underbone tsaka mga scooters.
Yes,
ayan.
Puro enduro,
tsaka mga business model. Ito yung the only scooter that I remember at that time, yung unang-una kong scooter na nakita is yung Yamaha Hafer 50. Which is, it is the same engine with the PW50 na ginagamit ngayon ng mga two-stroke. Kaya, ng mga bata na nag-off-road. So, this is designed for the riders na nakalimutan na yung off-road. Which is, yung mga panahon naman ng mga tatay-tatay namin, yung mga tito-tito natin. Ayan. The flat track itself, it was originated in 1920s in Australia, kung saan tinawag nila itong speedway. At kung saan umiikot lang sila sa isang oval track using only one gear, na dirt siya, and ito yung literal, na walang preno ang motor na ito.
Walang prenuhan.
Yan. This is the only motorcycle event, racing event, na hindi nire-require ang preno sa motorsiklo.
Hindi sa drifting nagumpisa yung 7.
Oo, Sa flat track talaga
yun, yung naka-7 yung motor na gano'n.
So it's based on throttle control na halimbawa, na nag-start ka ng throttle, dahil isang gear lang naman siya, pag liko mo, natural, hahalang yung likod. Doon magsisimula ngayon yung sliding effect. Then of course, throttle control mo siya. Pag pinatay mo siya na naka-sideways ka, pwede yung tumalsik. Di ba? Pag sumobra naman, dudulas ka naman. So it's all about the throttle control. So, paano ba natin mapupuntahan to, no? So, pupunta lang kayo ng MX Messiah Fairgrounds o i-check lang yung Biker Box Inc. Baka
yes, yung Biker Box, yes. Nandun siguro yung schedule, right?
Schedules and booking.
When is that? June 18?
No, actually, meron tayong June 18 nagaganapin ngayon sa Taytay Rizal sa MX Messiah Fairgrounds. This is for you to experience flat track riding.
Sasama ako doon, Babs.
Nandun tayo, Papi. And of course, wait for the full report or the report ng Motorcycle News regarding that event. So mga Ciclistas, kita-kita tayo dyan.
Alright.
Ciclovistas, we all know nowadays maraming riders ang nabibiktima ng carnap. And I know most of the riders love their motorcycle so much and hindi nila ito hayaan makuha ng kahit na sino. So now, we are thankful to Mr. Gilbert Santa Rita to invent a one-of-a-kind tax alarm. Hi sir, I'm Miles from Motorcycle News Magazine. So sir, tell us more about tax alarm.
Tax alarm was first established last December 2008. Pero ginagawa na siya noong 2006, 2007. Kaya lang na-release yung pati niya noong 2008. Ito, sa ngayon, ito ang alarm natin na makikita nyo lang sa Pilipinas. Although meron din naman siyang mga imported competitors. Pero ito yung gawang Pilipinas, tax alarm.
Nationwide po ba ito sir?
Pwede rin nationwide, pero right now kasi by word of mouth lang tayo eh.
Alright. So sir, what are your inspiration in inventing tax alarm po?
Nangyari kasi sa akin yan nung ako yung mismong manakawan eh. So siguro, noong mga panahon na yon, hindi effective yung basta nag-iingay lang ang alarm. Gusto ko yung talagang nalalaman ko, yung may magsasabi sa akin, di ba?
So sir, pwede niyo po bang pakita sa amin yung demo kung paano mag-alarm yung tax alarm?
Pwede naman. Dalawang klase kasi ang function natin eh. Isang habang nakapark yung motor, tapos isang umaandar. Ganito gagawin natin, Halimbawa, ipapark natin tong motor,
On park mode siya, sir.
Ipapark mode natin siya. Yan. So, kahit na maingay-ingay pa yan or may kumakatok, hindi mag-iingay ang motor, which is, para sa akin, ang tawag ko doon, false alarm di ba? Sinet ko siya sa park mode.
And then?
So, ngayon, pagka yan nasa parking lot, usually nasisipa yan, di ba? Nasisipa. Halimbawa, ganyan. Nasipa. Mag-iingay lang yan, pero pag tuloy-tuloy yung movement niya, masisense yan ng main controller. Ang gagawin ng main controller, dadial yan sa owner. Yun yung magandang advantage ng merong GSM. Kasi kahit hindi mo nakikita motor mo o sasakyan mo, alam mo na may gumagalaw. May nagbukas ng pinto, may naggalaw ng susi. Ito, kahit na maiwan mo pa yung susi mo dyan, hindi pa rin naandar ang motor.
So sir, continuous po ba yung alarm nito?
Continuous yan. Ganito naman yun, Miles, yung pangalawang function natin, while driving, Halimbawa.
So, while driving po, okay.
Okay. Yan. So, halimbawa, sinamang palad, may humarang sa'yo, hiningi yung motor mo, bigay mo na lang. Huwag ka na makipagtalo, bigay mo na lang sa kanya. And then, pagka nakita mong wala na sila, saka mo tawagan yung motor para tumigil. Like, gagawin ni Sir Cooper, tatawagan niya itong alarm niya para tumigil. Pag tumigil to, mag-iingay. Yan, kagaya.
So, tatawagan na po ni Sir.
Wala na. Patay lahat.
Malalaman niyo po ba kung nasa na yung motor, sir?
Oo, pwede. Kasi yung mga SIM na ginagamit nila dito, may dalawang network sa atin na meron silang tracker o kaya locator. Kahit pa paano, malalaman mo yung vicinity. Dun sa mga previous na na-recover na may tax, tinatanong lang sa radyo kung nasaan yung mga yung merong nag-iingay na motor. Kasi pag tinrack mo yun, sasabihin in the vicinity of ganitong street, ayun.
So, hindi po magtitigil yung alarm niya, sir, while hawak?
Hanggat hindi nakikita ng mayari, hanggang maubos na yung battery nito.
Alright. So, there you have it, Ciclovistas, Mr. Gilbert Santa Rita, inventor of the tax alarm.
Ayan. Yes, Papa Mel. Dito pag-usapan naman natin yung ating four-wheel feature of the week. Yung ating bike MZ40 na kung saan ni-review ng ating poging-poging si Papa Joel.
Papa Joel, take it away.
Alright.
Hi guys, I'm Joel Hoya. We're here at Motorcycle News Carside. We're here to review the new bike MZ40 from China, brought to us by our friend George Chua. Now let's take a look of the car. This car, this was awarded the KAGI, the Car Awards Group Incorporated Car of the Year Awards for being the subcompact van of the year nung year ng 2014 and 2015. Now, nandito na siya sa Pilipinas. Pwede na natin malamang lahat kung gaano kaganda ang van na ito. Yan. It's so neatly placed, no? Para bang though it's 1.2, it's still powerful. It can take 8 passengers. Malakas naman ang pulling power. At the same time, thrifty yung fuel consumption niya. It's really economic. Okay, talking about storage spaces. Meron akong dalang tumbler. So, let's look for the spaces where we could put this. Meron dito by the side door, if you could see. Alright? Fit siya doon. So, parang mga 1 liter to. Then, when we go inside, meron pa po tayo rito, if you could see. There's one storage space here. And then, you can also put something here. You could see that, no? And of course, may mga pockets for you to put your wallet in, your cell phones. Like this one, there's a pen here. And then, of course, in the car registration and OR, of course, you can fit the manual there, or your silly things you want to tag along with. Okay, and then what else? Of course, the shifter, the gears, of course the clutch, the brake pedal, and the gas pedal is well placed, so mas madali siyang i-operate, hindi siya magkakadikit. Tapos smooth shifting, of course. What else? And the handbrake is also very easy to operate. Meron po tayong dito po sa front, no, makita nyo po yung speakers. I believe there's only 2 sets of speakers here in front. The seats, of course, here in front is very spacious, it's comfortable. Yung legroom maganda, yung headroom maganda. So that's about it in front, no. Let's take a look at the back now. Okay, ang maganda rito yung doors niya, no. You can open it the usual way. And of course, ito yung parang sa mga van, you can slide it for easy access if you want to come in and go in, no. It's very spacious, as you can see. Now, come with me. I'll go inside. Okay, as you can see, both doors are slides open and very spacious. Diba? Malayo yung knees ko. I'm 5'7", no. I think 6-footers can easily fit in here, no. And then of course yung headroom is good, and the air vents, yung aircon natin, no, it reaches even those at the back, no. Yun ang kagandahan doon, and it's really cold, no. What else? There are pockets, no. When you close the door, it's actually, if you can see me, no, it's actually manual windows na pwede mo siyang see. It's napaka lawak, no, nung iyong viewing angles. Masyadong maganda yung kanyang masyadong spacious, pati yung lapad nung mga windows natin maganda. That's what's good about this van. 3 adults will fit this row, and of course that row, pareho lang. And let's take a look on how spacious it is. Again, I'm inside. Oh, by the way, there's also what you call seat belts for the second row and the last row. It's really spacious back here, no? Kasi it's even more spacious than the second row, no? That's a good part, no? You can be very comfortable in long travels. Yung maganda rito. And again, the aircon can reach you back here. Basically, it's a really, really spacious car, and it's good. It's great. Especially with the whole family, with your friends. If you want to go places like vacations, or even you can also use this every day. That's good. Okay, now how to open the rear door, no? Actually, it's just like other AUVs, no. Madali siyang i-open going up, no. So it can shelter you from the sun, or minsan mga ambon. And then of course the space sa likod is
ito lang, konti lang naman yung space sa likod. If you have the rear seats dito sa last seats folded up para may magkaroon ng seating. But again, it still is a good it has still a good space for your things, no. Okay, let's try folding it para makita natin yung more space that you can get here. So, you just pull this one and now voila! You have a very spacious trunk now. See how large and spacious the rear part is, no? So you could put you can put a small bike here or a foldable bike, or you can even put groceries. Even if you're planning to buy a large screen LED TV, it fits here. Okay, this is really a good van, no? This is for a good utility van also, if you want to use it for business, and of course if you want to use it for family outings, you can put more people, more things. Okay guys, this is Joel Hoya of Motorsiklo News Car Side. Till the next car review. See you guys.
O ayan po mga siklistas, ito po ang Bike MZ40. Parang napakaganda ng boses nung nag-review nitong Bike MZ40. Gwapong-gwapo.
Gwapong-gwapo, tsaka talagang matikas na matikas, ha?
Yes.
Ayan. So mga siklistas, kung kayo ay naghahanap ng ibang sasakyan bukod sa motorsiklo, ito parang presyo na rin ng motorsiklo, ha? Napakamura.
At parang utility vehicle kasi ito. So pwede mong, palagi ko pwede mo sakyan ng maliit na motor.
Pwede. Kasi natatanggal yung upuan, pwede mo gawin sa karera, gamitin sa karera, or if you have a family, mga magta-track day, o lalabas yung pamilya, punta ka ng Tagaytay.
At gusto mo matipid ng gasolina.
Ay, sobrang tipid. Parang ang motorsiklo, papi, ha? It's running on the 35.5 per liter.
Wow!
Yes, kilometer per liter.
Underbone ng makina.
Parang motorsiklo. For the people ng bike, you've done a great job. And thank you very much for bringing Bike
MZ40.
MZ40 dito po sa Pilipinas.
Alright.
Ayan, Papa John, talagang nakita natin natapos na naman yung kalating oras ng pagbalitaktakan at pinag-uusapan natin tungkol sa motorsiklo.
At iba pa. Yes.
Diba?
So, if you have comments or suggestions, please do email us at motorcyclonewsmagazine@gmail.com.
And of course, para po sa aming website, i-check nyo po www.motorcyclonews.com.
Alright. At meron din po kaming Facebook page. Paki-like na lang po, Motorsiklo News Mag.
So, mga siklistas, ako si Mel Aquino.
Ako si John Mendoza.
At ito ang Motorsiklo News Talk Show. Yee! Para sa mga siklistas out there, this is Hard to Handle by Black Cross, especially sung by yours truly, Mel Aquino. Baby, here I am, the man on the scene. I can take you what you want, but you gotta come home with me. I have good old loving and I get some on the store. Going down into that stand, I gotta down and back for more. Boys and girls come by, does it? But that's something. Hey, little thing, let me like you can, cause the mama, I'm sure all the hell now gets around. Oh yeah, baby. Good loving. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Rock and roll.
Motorsiklo News is brought to you by